Hello guys, this is the Nuke and welcome to episode 2 of the season of Zerlane Teachers Academy. We previously talked about the basics of shells, so today we'll be talking about how to level up the ships as quickly as possible because I know you guys want to participate in the events as soon as possible. So there's multiple ways to level up, let's take a look at a few of them. One of the ways is commissions. Do keep in mind that commissions gives you not only certain items, but it also gives you certain coins, gives you a small chunk of EXP. Now, this 10-hour one, is where you get the most XP, but keep in mind that it's super expensive because it costs 1,200 oil. So, as a result, we'll be continuing to talk about it. There's another way to earn EXP. Oh, do keep in mind that when you're running commissions, you cannot use these ships in your actual fleet because it would say it's in commissions. Another thing I like to level with is the exercise. Now, exercise you get 10 per daily. I mean, you have to wait 6 hours afterwards after you use up all 10 of these, but as you can see, these cost no oil at all, which is amazing. Use this to your advantage as well. So always do your dailies and do your exercises. Another way you can earn XP is through the dailies. Now keep in mind these dailies that you're going to be using some oil, as you can see here. So dailies, you do as much of them as you can. Now I know this one is a little bit hard, so take your time with this one if you are having trouble with this one, because I've failed this one many times already. This one's good for getting your chips. So let's say you get above level 100, you hit level 105 cap, then you use the chips to increase the cap to 110. Once you hit 110, you use the chips to increase the cap level to 115. Once you hit 115, you use the chips to increase to 120. Now 120 is the maximum level for all the ships as of this game right now. Not only, so you got multiple ways. Let's look at passively leveling EXP. So when you're offline and you want to level ships when you're offline, and let's say you want to do something and let's say you want to come back later, you can put your ships in the dorm for EXP gain. Now, it's up to you, but certain items like this one, it will allow for, I think it's says right here, increases EXP by 20% for 360 minutes. We also have snacks, which also increases your EXP by 10%. Now keep in mind, these three can be, if you're gonna resupply here, they can only, wait, I think it's this one? Yeah, it's only these two. You can only resupply with gems. However, there's a way around it, because if you go to Academy and go to munitions, you see I just bought this food here. It will show up in the shop from time to time, so use that to your advantage. And getting the food is another thing. What I highly recommend is, if you want to level them up quickly, is that you put the ship that you're gonna sortie, because you can run the ship that you're gonna sortie in your fleet, and you can also run the ship that you're sorting in the dorm. So let's say I changed Jano out. I was running Laffy before, as you saw. You can choose Laffy and you get more XP. You get passive leveling EXP, as well as when you're actively leveling from certain maps and exercises. Let's show you some exercises. So let's go here, start. I don't think I'm not sure how much oil it costs. It says 17,805. Let's see if that decreased. I'm not sure if it costed oil because I'm not really sure. So let's do it. Probably cost some oil. As you can see, we're engaging the enemy right here in a player versus player environment. Exercises is player versus player. So if you know you can't defeat a certain fleet, you can refresh it. However, if you're out of refreshes, you have to wait. I don't know for how long. All I know is that you have to wait. Make sure your power is above theirs. If your power is well above theirs, you know you can defeat them. So we know our oil was 17,805 before, so I'm not sure if we use actually any oil. As you can see, we use no oil, so this is also a cheap way to save on oil when you're trying to earn EXP. I love experience. You wanna level your ships up as quickly as possible, so basically, the best thing I do is put the ships you're leveling in the dorm, as well as run them in the fleet and the specific map you're leveling, so you're getting double the EXP that's coming in. Which means you can get them to the level cap really quickly. So, let me show you a quick battle, for example. Let's try hard mode, right? I'm going to head to 3-2 because I need some blueprints for my cruisers. So let's just go. As you can see, you use oil when you before you enter the battle. It costs oil, and then I mean it kind of makes sense because you need the oil to get to the location, and then you got to engage the enemy. This 100% chance to evade is something else I'll talk about in the future. So as of right now, we're just engaging. Any battle you play, it's important to earn EXP. But keep in mind that watch your oil situation because you do not want it running low. When it runs low, then you need to earn more oil by doing, let's say, certain quests or certain missions. Or your dailies. Your dailies offer some oil, but how I like to earn oil is through the missions. That's pretty much the only way you can earn oil. Because the commissions give you a constant resupply of different amounts of oil. So let's attack the boss right now. So we just attack it. Pretty much. This is a quick and short video, so try to level as quickly as possible. Another thing you can do with leveling is that I've done this, but it's kinda bad, because I used the level 1 ship one time where I was engaging, I was participating in the, I think, Visitors Die Red event, where I took a level 1 ship against a level 30 enemy, and they leveled up super quick. However, they didn't survive that long. So, caution, you can level up quick that way using a low level ship in a high level map, but the chances of them surviving is like 1.0001%. It's like super low. So if you are that desperate, you can do it, but if you don't want your ships dying, I highly do not recommend you do it, because if you don't want to, because no one wants their ships to die anyway, so you could do that as well. I've done that before, and you level up quick, but you gotta be careful because your ships can die really easily, because because they're not limit break, which means their hit points aren't as high as you expect them to be. So basically, that's the guide on how to level up quickly. You can also do it, use the events to your advantage as well. Basically, like, let's say the enemy is level 30 and you have like a level 5, you can bring your level 5 ship in. Another thing I recommend is that you run multiple high level ships and you run one low level ship so that the high level ships can at least attempt to absorb a lot of the damage from the low level ships. Which is really helpful because you want that ship to earn as much XP as possible. Which means that the longer they survive, the more battles they can participate and finish, means they can get a lot of EXP from that as well. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on how to level up your ships quickly. So episode 3 will be released next week. I will do a preview for it. This is the first time I'm gonna do it. However, I'm not sure how it will turn out. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode 2 of how to level up your ships quickly, give us a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel, and my Discord will be in the description below. I will see you in the preview for episode 3, so I hope you enjoyed this.